Meg driven into a corner. Meghan got punished from palace staff over her crime, "Don't be rude." While Kate Middleton was welcomed into the monarchy with open arms, Meghan Markle immediately rubbed people the wrong way. Tom Quinn reported in his book Kensington Palace, an intimate memoir from Queen Mary to Meghan Markle. According to the expert, palace staff felt that the former actress, 40, quickly became the dominant partner in the marriage, as Harry, 37, himself has said, "What Meghan wants, Meghan gets." This cut no ice with the staff who, according to reliable reports, began using rather unflattering nicknames for her within weeks of her arrival. "Meghan, the Duchess of Difficult and even Detour Delight," wrote Quinn, noting the latter referred to Harry's late mother, Princess Diana. Meanwhile, the royal courtiers at Kensington, the same Tweedy, British, public school, ex-army aristocrats they've always been, simply didn't know what to make of Meghan. On the other hand, the author claimed that Middleton was actually very kind to Markle in the early days. When Meghan first moved into Harry's cottage in the Kensington Palace grounds, Kate had been welcoming and both couples had got on well, Quinn insisted. Kate is actually one of the nicest royals, and she hasn't let life in her extremely grand apartment at Kensington go to her head, or at least not too much. She is nice to her staff and she was very warm towards Meghan when she arrived. However, things took a turn for the worse when the mom of two began to realize that she was being treated differently than the Duchess of Cambridge. Tensions were bound to arise because Meghan inevitably had to accept that, although she is a duchess, she is not married to the next king, noted the author. "I think she has found that difficult to deal with. The women have continued to play nice in public, but during the Sussexes' televised interview with Oprah Winfrey, the suit Salem revealed they got into a heated argument before she and Harry tied the knot. A few days before the wedding, she was upset about the flower girl dresses, and it made me cry and it really hurt my feelings," spilled Markle. "I thought in the context of everything leading up to the wedding, that it didn't make sense to not just be doing whatever anyone else was doing, knowing what I was going through with my dad and what not." The California native added that after the tiff, Middleton regretted the incident. "She was upset about something but she owned it, she brought me flowers, she apologized, a note apologizing, she shared. She did what I would do if I knew I hurt someone." The claims were made amid a challenging week for the royal expert Rachel Bletchley claimed, "Prince Harry exploits our Queen's love and generosity, putting monarchy in peril." Rachel Bletchley says Prince Harry knew the Queen would be thrilled to see him again, but he has done nothing to help her or the institution she has served for 70 years. She said, "Harry knew his devoted and forgiving Gran would be thrilled to see him again. So thrilled that she'd help sort out the security issues he claims are stopping him bringing Archie and Lily to visit. Just in time for him and Meghan to whiz over for her Jubilee party, land on the Buckingham Palace balcony and wave at their Netflix film crew. Because that will ensure he keeps the streaming giant's £100 million in his incredible grasping hands. Why should the sulky Sussexes be allowed to share the Jubilee limelight with hard-working proper royals like Kate and William? Most of us are sick to death of the way Harry keeps exploiting Her Majesty's love and generosity. If he's so protective of the Queen, why didn't he whiz over to support her at his granddad's memorial service? And why does he cause her negation consternation every time he opens his big mouth? Harry has done nothing to help our Queen nor the institution she has served for 70 years. Instead he is putting the monarchy in peril, and it's time to put a stop his games in peril, and it's